bigger than cacti me, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you, my own kids, the brass. They could off, them and you off, you two off, got two biggest root paws. What you thought you saw ain't what you saw, cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping, see the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini, I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Motion man is Schwartz. On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier this season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem? When they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On play action. Now McCarthy. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And now an audible here into something else. Here's McCarthy. Look at the big man rumble. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To the air again, McCarthy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. We were just talking about him pregame. 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there. Another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described. And I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball. And that's what he's doing really, really well, and he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Love, he's going to change the play here. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Out of his end zone, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Look at the big fella go. And finally brought down at the 43. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Watkins, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. And look at this defense for the Vikings. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And a loose football. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the... That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Love. Complete to Wright. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a back up. Oh, he just snuck out there, and he just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Open man is Musgrave, and he's got it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Love now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A give up the middle to right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Wright with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To the air with McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Here's Chandler.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when I wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need it to wait. If you get it to the top of the plate. Wanna run it up, turn it up all night. If the lights went down, could you keep that, baby? You wanna drop it down, pick it up.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send 2 teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go on Monday Night Football. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Play fake, it's Love. Going deep right away. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Love from the gun. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the move into the red zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love now. He's up, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Love out of the shotgun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. All the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Vikings football. Chandler again. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll get this down to the 40. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it down to a single point. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Packers tie things up at 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Third and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's good. For Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Down the sideline inside the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Launches one deep downfield. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Colorado. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive
wide open downfield, got it! And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers parlay the interception into points. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll try it left with Chandler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 21-14 our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. Man in motion here. Thrown on first down, Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Has the connection to right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Chandler. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He put everything he had into this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Loves to throw again. On the move, headed right. Stays upright. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Trying it right side with Chandler. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st down throw, here's Love. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing the out route complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Diving right side, got it! That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they take him down right along the 30. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Reichert on for the point after. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. He cuts it right. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Catch is made in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Chandler does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense, that surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. It goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start start the second half with some needed points. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed.
Big gain downfield. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Wright's running out of the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here. Takes the handoff, now Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Love from the gun. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Now a run with Wright. Strong running inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Thrown on 1st down, Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Chandler, running right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. He's going deep this time. We'll get this to Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. And he has done it. That touchdown, his 5th, and it ties the receiving record for a single game. Joining Bob Shaw, who set it back in 1950. One of the game's great tight ends, and Kellen Winslow Sr. And, of course, the greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings take possession of the football.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Now Chandler.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Running behind center with Wright. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one's caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On the carry, it's Chandler. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down from the red zone. This is hauled in by Chandler. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Love out of the shotgun. Called in by Musgrave. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down throw. Here's Love. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Love now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love to throw again. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 49, Packers 56.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taking a deep shot here. They did it! He made the interception! Packers have some new life in the fourth. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers trail by a field goal. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Wright gets it, headed right. And he only gets a little here, down inside the 35. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Throwing now. Has the connection to Wright. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now to throw. Able to find Chandler here. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Officials signaling timeout. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Second and 6 coming up here. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
It's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician and electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay. Cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. Now back in the days of old me, me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will be an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin.